Hi guys! It's my birthday tomorrow. I'm celebrating by streaming on Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and sharing some cool new things with you. Link in the description to my Twitch. I'm short on time and have a lot to report, so let's get into some health content and event updates. Firstly, I've been diagnosed with stage 1 heart disease, atherosclerosis. It's when you have a higher than normal amount of plaque buildup in your arteries. It's genetic in my case and was likely advanced by my hypothyroidism not being treated for decades, since inflammation can cause that. If you've watched my hypothyroidism diagnosis video and you got tested for it, by the way, link in the description if you haven't seen that video, I suggest you see your cardiologist for a heart ultrasound and full panel blood test to see if you have this condition too. It's well established that hypothyroidism can reinforce and advance atherosclerosis, so that's important to know if you have hypothyroidism. Once one of your arteries becomes 50% blocked or more, you start to need medication and surgical interventions. I am around 20%, so thankfully I'm not at that point, but I'm back to the diet I used to be on when my organs were impaired to prevent this from advancing. If you do have atherosclerosis, high sugar, high sodium, lots of artificial carbs are really not good for you. The risk is not worth it, especially because if you have it young like I do, my arteries look like they belong to someone almost twice my age, so that's not good, really not worth the risk. So please do get yourself checked out just to be sure. I'm very concerned for anyone who has hypothyroidism and doesn't know about this, so please spread the word to anyone you know that has this condition, and to anyone you know who experiences, transient heart pain, for example, which I've had for a while, and I didn't know that this is something that can cause that. I will be okay, but this is pretty significant for someone as young as me. It's always great to catch something in the early stages. That's when you can do the most about it. But I did want to share that because apart from my PC being corrupted, I needed some time to grieve that health news because that was initially shocking. This new diagnosis has really increased my drive for life in the most empowering way possible. I feel like I don't have time to wait to second guess myself or fear for any reason. I don't have time for that. I don't have the privilege of being passive or complacent. Heart attacks and strokes run in my family. So I've been really hustling to get some things together. I just want to live fully while I can, and that's what I've done since my PC started having major corruptions last month, and I've had to spend more time offline. Secondly, I am debuting a new model with the soft launch starting tomorrow. I've wanted to show you this model for 1.5 years because I realized something along my VTuber journey, which is that I'm not a black sheep. I never was. Instead, I had internalized the judgments of others so much in my childhood, it became my identity and I didn't realize it. One day, probably partly because of the hormone replacement therapy and the healing that came from that, an idea clicked in my head. A black sheep is a concept created from judgment, and that judgment doesn't come from objective reality. It comes from others being pushed out of their comfort zone and projecting that discomfort onto others rather than acknowledging it within themselves. When we are authentic to ourselves, especially when we're going against the grain, we can remind others of the dreams they've never chased, the success they never had, or the version of themselves they want to be deep down but never realized because they chose safety or fear above all else. Sometimes you're called a black sheep because just by being yourself, you trigger other people because you remind them of who they could be if they just did things differently, as uncomfortable as that might be. I don't want to represent the kind of different that defines itself based on how uncomfortable it makes others. That makes the story and kind of my identity about them. I want to represent the kind of different that defines itself based on how empowered it is on its own. Healing with hormone replacement therapy has changed me a lot. I have more energy, a larger range and depth of emotion. I'm more confident, extroverted, resilient. And these traits don't really fit the sheep archetype. I've evolved so much that a sheep kind of feels like a shell I've outgrown. I've evolved. I want a model that represents that. There's no association between I'm different and this is what other people think. Like, no, this is just me. Take it or leave it because I love it. This model feels like a base I can be at home in, even as I evolve in the future. This is also a long overdue thank you I've been waiting to give you. There's art, animations, toggles, emotes, new screens, all these different things. There's even different versions of the model. And I'm soft launching my new look again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. And the full reveal is going to be on August 22nd. Because that is my 3-year VTubing anniversary. I can't believe it's been 3 years. That's insane. Lastly, my PC has been corrupting a lot lately. I can't open VTube Studio, OBS, DaVinci without having some kind of crash. Just today, my PC crashed because I opened one photo. Yeah, it's time. My PC is 3 years old. I'm raising money for a new custom build on my Ko-Fi, which is linked in the description. I want to thank Orange's Borange for generously donating and helping us reach 20% of the goal. I admire your content so much, and once I have my new PC, I can't wait to work together. Although we just met, I'm honored to know someone as sweet as you, so thank you so much. And for anyone that can't give, rest assured that watching my content, attending my streams, and supporting in any way you can is appreciated and it moves the needle. To help support the fundraising efforts, I'm going to offer affordable consulting to VTubers on VGen. I have 10 plus years of communications and marketing experience, so I know a thing or two about how to put together a solid social media strategy, and I'm hoping I can help some people who might just be starting out. With all of the crazy health news that I've gotten this year, I'm happy to simply still be here with all of you. I don't want presents. Being able to be a VTuber and to have my community and to have my friends regardless of the ups and downs of my real life has been an insane privilege. But if I could have one thing, it would be funding the new PC so I can continue to make content. I'm working hard online and offline to save up money for this new PC, so we're in this together. And if the VTubing consulting interests you, follow me on Twitter for updates or check out my VGen link in the video description. So to recap, you're invited to my birthday stream tomorrow night on Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and my 3-year VTubing anniversary on August 22nd, where I will be debuting my new model with more details coming soon. I know this new model debut is sudden. I wanted it to be more gradual, but given everything that's happened this year, waiting doesn't feel authentic anymore, and it doesn't feel like something I can continue to wait to do. I completely understand the feelings of anyone that will miss the sheep era. I'll always have love for it. Just know that this is the best for me and for my health, and because I prefer to be consistent, and I do feel bad that I've had so many rebrands at this point, apart from model updates over time, I don't want to have a full rebrand again. I know that for some people, rebrands can be really uncomfortable or feel like a disconnect. I hope that all the newness and the upgrades feel fresh and exciting and rewarding rather than sad. I'm gonna do my best to make it a positive experience for you guys. Thank you for your understanding. I love you more than you'll ever know. Even when I'm away, I'm thinking of our future and how to make things better. And I hope that brings some comfort, even with all of this change. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!